I'm Amanda Schreiber, and let's talk concealer. Let's talk under eye concealer. If you have dark circles under your eyes and you are trying to hide those, you want to use a shade or two lighter than your foundation color to hide those circles. You also want to do a triangle. You're going to do an upside down triangle. So I'm going to show you. I'm using organza, which is actually a few shades lighter, about 3 to 4 shades lighter than what I'm currently using. I'm going to show you how to apply it. You always want to use your ring finger when applying anything around your eyes because that is your weakest finger and will apply the least amount of pressure, because you don't want a lot of pulling on your eyes because it's very delicate skin and that causes wrinkles. So I am just using just that much concealer. I love using concealer to highlight. It's a great way to highlight. There's no right or wrong way. You can apply it before or after foundation. I prefer to apply it after I've done my foundation. So you rub it between my fingers to warm it up, and then I just do a little bit of a triangle and just fill those areas in, and I use my fingers to use the heat to keep it warmed up. And you really don't need a lot of concealer. A little bit goes a long way. And then I keep patting it in with my fingers just to blend it. Now, you can also use, to completely blend it in, this is a powder concealer brush. You can use the concealer brush and you just do little short strokes. You don't want to do big swipes with it, just to blend it in. And when you're blending it up your eye, you want to do it along your lash line so you're not pulling off all that eyeshadow that you've got on. Or you can use a small wet blending bud and just lightly bounce it off your face where you've got the concealer to set the concealer and blend it in. Now, normally I don't have my blush on when I'm doing it, but I wanted to show you the difference so you can see the contrast of using it as a highlighter. Now, I'm just going to blend it in. Also, setting powder. If you use a powder to set your under eye concealer, you want to use a shade lighter than what your concealer is, or use a translucent powder. Because when you apply powder to the concealer, it will make the powder darker, and that will diminish the effect that you're going for. And if you're trying to hide dark circles, you don't want to use something that's going to make your eyes look darker. So this is what I normally use is translucent setting powder. It is translucent, it's not got color to it, so it's not going to change anything that I've applied to my face. So I've applied my concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush and just swipe it just to help set that powder, or that concealer. And same thing over here. Now you can also use this to bake. And you never want to apply the concealer just in the circle under your eye. That will cause more of a raccoon look. Applying it in the triangle draws the eyes upwards and makes your eyes pop. So that is today's quick little tidbit. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Bye.